Situations as we grow up and go through this journey called life, things will happen to us. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they can be bad. Single events, single occurrences. When we hold on to these things, it's not poisoning the people who did it to us. It's only holding you hostage. Because that thing impacted us in such a way, still to this day. And when these moments of impact happen,
it's an ego that wants to fix the circumstances first.
But until you let go of some of the things that you've allowed to define you for so long, nothing ever changes unless we change.
And at one point, it's up to us to go inward. You will start to connect to a heart that's right here.
I began to realize at the end of the day, as long as there's breath in my lungs, there's hope in our hearts, and giving up's not an option. Every one of you in this room, we're born to not just exist, but to experience life.
Try to breathe, real hard, and you find you get balled up in your breathing. You've got to let go and let it happen. Because if you don't, you're going to be all clutched up. You're going to be constantly trying to do what can happen healthily only if you don't try.
Well, what happened was we developed a pattern that worked really hard on protecting itself. And the more you start to connect to your heart, you will feel inevitably that pattern fall apart.
I learned how to bury all of my hurts, my social, my emotional, my issues, the pressures of life. I learned how to put on my fake face and my fake smile. And I would go to school and everybody on the surface, it looked like I was okay. And so we wear the mask and we act like it's all okay. But honestly, we're screaming, but we're silent. The mask doesn't keep you safe. It holds you hostage, y'all. And so, I let it go.
So when it comes down to it, you're only making a mess by trying to put things straight.
I promise you this, you are not a product of your past, you are not a product of your environment or your current unique situation, but you are always a product of how do we navigate through our storm.